have another question.
Okay.
I would love to.
Do it.
My dad has been cutting hair professionally for decades, and I don't get to see him that often anymore. So when I need a haircut, I'll travel down to let him cut it and get in some quality time. This all sounds great on paper, but he almost always takes off too much hair and it looks worse than when I cut it myself.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
How do I break up with my barber when he is also my dad without making it awkward? That's from holding on to my hair.
You can't. You just
Next question.
You can't.
I mean, you
too
can't.
hard.
You got
It's too
no.
hard.
It's not hard. It's not hard. There's no like dilemma here. You're gonna just have bad hair, and that's because you have two options: bad hair, sad dad. That's not that difficult for me. I think you go bad hair.
Is there
all
a way
day.
to have sad hair?
No, or bad dad. I don't want any of them.
I think maybe on this show, it would be helpful for us to start talking and thinking and acting more on the concept of acceptance.
Yes.
Rather than change. This is something that I've tried to do work on. You can make things worse in your brain if you're trying too hard to fix it or change it. But if you just accept, sometimes my hair looks bad, but my dad is usually a pretty happy guy. We have a good relationship.
And hey, is it possible your dad has been cutting hair for decades? Maybe it does look good, and you have no idea. Like it's like if your dad was a doctor and removed your spleen, you wouldn't be like, I don't think he removed my spleen the right way. He probably knows better than you.
Travis, you can say that, but you ever look pictures of olden days guy hair, and they're like trying to pull it off, but it is pretty wild by anyone's standards. The things they used to do with bangs back in the 60s and 70s is war crimes, and that's being done to a human being today. I don't like that.
Is there
but and I know you don't either, but you got to just sort of grin and bear it because that's your dad. What are you going to do? Say, please change?
Is there a way to say, I want to try something a little different this time? Leave it about a half inch longer.
Okay. That's about the worst thing I think you can say.
Okay.
The way you've been, because you're telling him the way that you've been doing it is wrong. When you
could
say
you
that.
preface it with a lot of like, and I know this is wild. I know that this is really out there, and there's a good chance it looks like absolute dog shit, Dad. I know this could look like vomit in the sun that's been there for 3 days, but let's leave it like a quarter to a half inch longer.
Can you just every time he goes to take a snip?
Duck a little
forward,
bit.
Just lean forward a half inch.
just please try to still. Yeah, no problem.
So what was that? Oh, sorry.
What if you brought a Flowbee with you and you're like, let's just try it.
Yeah.
For what? Just for novelty's sake. I want to do a TikTok. I made my barber dad. Well, okay. Now, hold on.
Hold on.
TikTok is a good idea because if you're like, I've made my barber dad cry because I don't like my haircuts, or like, get ready with me to fire my barber dad.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Then if it's too painful, you can be like, prank.
Yeah.
It's for TikTok. It was a prank.
4chan set it up for me.
4chan made me fire you, but it was just a prank. I love my haircuts.
Now, this is going to take a little bit of some pre-planning. But what if you went in there, he finishes the haircut, and then you lift off the helmet you've been wearing that your hair was poking out of, and that helmet lifted up the top of your head by about half an inch, right? So now it's a half inch longer, and you never knew because you had a perfectly top of your head shaped helmet on. What do you guys think? Hi, I'm Travis McRae, Sharks, and I'm looking for investors in head helmets. They look like heads, but they're helmets. What do you think, Sharks?
Can we have a brief moment of silence and contemplation? Because this reminded me a lot about Sad Papaw, who made a dozen burgers for his 6 grandkids, but I'm the only one that showed up. You remember him?
Yeah.
You remember about him, Justin?
Yeah.
Sad Papaw, who made 12 burgers for his 6 grandkids,
and there's
but
a picture
I'm the
of him
only
with
one
the
that showed
burgers.
up. And there's a picture of him looking down at his burger, and he looks really, really sad. And so I Googled that in the middle of all the Flowbee conversation, and this guy's living the high life right now. There's so many pictures of him eating burgers. He's got a shirt that I must own that says I ate a burger with Sad Pawpaw, and there's a picture of him looking sad holding a burger on it, and I can't imagine how much he's raking in from these shirts. Can you imagine Can you imagine being a sad grandpa that you didn't get to spend?
The picture that he's referencing is taken in front of his 6 dirtbag grandkids that couldn't be bothered to show up. The kids that the internet made villains.
Wow. Yeah, you can. I mean, I guess all that is to say, if you do make a TikTok of you slamming your dad's haircut, business is going to fucking boom. And I realize that's a sinister idea to put out into the ether, but I mean, the ends justify the means on this one, I think.
Yeah, money is way better than like having a happy dad. I agree, Griffin.
SadPawpaw.com is down. I regret to inform you all. Sad Pawpaw is down.
But not available? Is that where you were checking?
Oh, wait a minute. No. He spelled it PAPAW.com. That's chaotic. That's Pawpaw.
That's very chaotic. Justin, you understand that when we're discussing a gentleman in his advanced years and you say a sentence like, Sad Pawpaw is down.
I repeat. Sad Pawpaw is down. Sad Pawpaw is down.
Does anyone have eyes on backpack? Sad Pawpaw is down.
Somebody snagged that URL out from under him, and I was about to clown on him, but it's a meal delivery service. So on the off chance they ever want to advertise, I'm going to keep my opinions
That's a
to
good
myself.
idea.
They're from Australia, but you can't be too careful in this economy.
Oh my God.